Yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, 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 Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a new edition of Minds and Mayhem podcast. What in the hell just happened?
Oh, we had three people. Now it's just down to two.
What the hell just happened? Okay, there we
There
go.
he is. There he is.
You just dropped like out of thin air, bro. What the hell? See, I
See,
gotta give.
great minds think alike.
See, I gotta get some shades
Shades on
myself.
deck.
I gotta get some shades myself. I had a pair, but they broke.
That see, oh God, you had one job. One job.
Well, you know you gotta do tonight. You know what you got to do.
I ain't got to do. All right, you know what? Actually,
No, not yet, not yet. We ain't saying nothing yet.
Fine.
If you follow us on IG, if you follow Nova on IG, this man made a post saying a certain person wasn't coming back at all and called himself, what you call them, goons?
Yep.
Man, when I tell you, as soon as I saw that, I said, oh boy, here we go. And as soon as that, about what, at 9:52, I believe, all you hear is light it up. That's all you hear. All right, so tonight's on the docket tonight. We're going to talk about AJ Lee being back after 10 years of being away. John Cena and Brock Lesnar is set for WrestlePalooza. We're also going to talk about Matt Riddle and Ronda Rousey needing to shut up. Like, literally, they need to shut up. And also, we didn't talk about that last week, but we're going to talk about this week. The Roger Jackson situation is going on, possibly him having serving time in jail for what he did to the guy. I've got his name. His name is Stu, I believe.
Psycho Stu or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Are y'all good, Tamani? You good? You good?
I'm straight.
Okay. Just want to make sure. All right, so as you know, we always get the show started with the rundown, so let's get it started with the rundown. So, once we saw they added Becky Lynch into the story and everything with Seth and Punk, we had thoughts that she might be back. We know it's going to be true or not. We thought, we thought Punk's partner probably would have been like a Bailey or a Rhea Ripley possibly. No, they actually pulled the trigger. They made the if you saw Monday prior to Friday, you saw like how everything went towards it. Because if you know how WWE is, they like to basically make everything so big, and for them to have had the All-State Arena in Chicago, for them to have sold out tickets, and the show sold out instantly. Because not only did you have AJ Lee come back, I think they only had 4 matches that night.
Mm-hmm.
No, 4 or 3.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, they had the Sami Zayn and John Cena match. Then they had the Damian Priest and Aleister Black match.
Fucking terrible.
The Meat Chin and Julia US title match.
Fucking worse.
After that, they had the segment with Seth, Becky, Punk, and AJ. Next, AJ came out popping. The pop was amazing. The pop was insane. All I can say is, welcome back, AJ. Well deserved. All I know is that now she's back full time. I posted it in the Discord that she's signed a full time contract. So it's not a one time thing. I mean, think about it. They ain't got no kids. The only kid they got is Larry, which is their dog. So it's like they can travel around with Larry all they want. But all in all, before you start to I want to get Nova's reaction to it. Also, he know what he has to do. So Nova, the floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I was watching Friday night, I was really hoping and praying that the WWE universe did not get what they, flapping their gums for like what, 5 years going on? Not even 5 years, like 3 years going on. And yeah, yeah, the short dwarf is back, with the bootleg Chuck Taylors, or they were Vans, as somebody pointed out, but I wouldn't give a damn if they were Cadillacs on her feet. Um, on top of that, I have a apology that I must read here. Um, to the Gooners of the WWE universe. Um, I Penta Nova, as you see on the screen, um, hereby apologize for not giving a fuck. Um, that a significant other came back to the WWE to avenge his or her husband. Um, it has been brought to my attention that I was wrong, but at the same time, I was right, because if she goes full time, she's going to retire yet again. Um, Also, to the WWE universe, I hereby apologize for you being a bunch of virgins behind keyboards that want to get your rocks off to the worst theme song in the WWE, which is Light It Up. If anybody does not agree with these words that I've typed on iPhone 16 Plus, I have 2 words for you. Actually, no, 4 words for you. Put down the lotion. Thank you.
Okay. Tamani, what was your reaction to AJ Lee? Oh my god.
I was excited to see her come back.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not fapping at the keyboard, you know what I'm saying? I
Of
mean,
course
but
not. Of course not.
I was excited to see her come back. First off, give credit where due. She looks in phenomenal shape.
Yeah, she
Oh,
does.
she's steroided up, bro.
What's your
I
beef with
don't,
AJ? What is your
I
beef?
don't think she on the sauce. I
No,
don't
she's
think
not.
most women
No,
who on the
she's
sauce,
not
you
on the
could.
sauce. She's not on the sauce. She's on the ketchup. That's what she is. She's on that.
Yo, what's your beef with
But
her? Like, what's your beef?
Oh, here's my beef. The fans is my beef.
So
The
the
fans.
fans actually being happy that she's back is your beef. Just like a
No.
heel. Just like a heel.
You ever you ever sat back and watch a movie, and one of the nerds in like the farthest back row yells out a name that you was hoping to be surprised by? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
the gooners out there. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, AJ Lee's coming back. As soon as CM Punk came back, they couldn't stop talking about AJ Lee.
well,
Not 5 minutes when the man came back. Oh, if Punk came back, AJ Lee's coming back.
I mean, it was a foregone conclusion that possibly she could come
I
back.
don't give a damn if it was a foreskin conclusion. Bruh,
Foreskin.
let WWE work their magic and just shut up. These fans are worse than the IWC. If Becky and Seth are gonna do this with Punk, AJ Lee's bound to come back. Shut up. And this is what makes it better. This is what makes it better. Everybody that was cheering for AJ Lee was the same people that was like, if AJ Lee don't come back, I'm gonna stop watching. I'm gonna tweet about it. I'm gonna have a crash out. So what would happen if Bailey came out? What would happen if the Eradicator would have came out? What you gonna do? In Chicago, the biggest suicide attempt ever created in WWE history? We a bunch of emo children?
Uh,
What are we talking about over here? Y'all gonna goon out over somebody that's barely touching 100 pounds. What are we doing over here?
You really a heel. God damn. God damn.
I
What
respect it.
what are we doing? Where was this same? Where was this same? Bruh, where was this same energy? Right? Where was the same energy when Torrey Wilson was going into the Hall of Fame? Where was the pop?
No one cared about Tori Wilson.
No
Half of
one, no
us.
one cared.
Exactly. It's exactly what I mean about AJ Lee.
Now,
Nobody
now,
cares.
granted, Tori Wilson is, responsible for,
And
situations
that's
and
my
everything.
point. That is my point.
But
The
at the
same
same
pop that
time,
AJ Lee get, Torrey Wilson didn't get. Stacy Keibler didn't get.
yeah,
But
think
y'all want
about
to
it.
goon out for the emo midget that want to skip around in Vans in Converses
You gotta think about it though, bro.
to the worst theme song ever. The worst theme song ever.
It had that queued up when Nova started.
Wait a minute, you said the worst theme ever.
The worst.
I wouldn't say it's the worst.
I feel like I'm watching Barbie's Dream Vacation House or something like that.
We literally got a Barbie in WWE
I hate
now.
I hate Brie Bella's theme song
Brie
more than I
Bella's
hate
theme is the
AJ.
worst.
That's the worst one.
I would rather have a sex tape to Brie Bella's theme song than AJ Lee's.
All right, all right. Lord have mercy.
Happy to have her back. All in all,
Yeah,
I look forward to great things. I'm
Kelly
hoping that
Kelly,
she's
where you
going. To,
been?
I'm
she
hoping that
just
she's
signed a
going to
Legends
shake up.
contract. She's back. She just signed a Legends contract.
I was hoping
You-
she's going
you-
to shake up the women's division a little bit more.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Mhm.
I'm hoping she's going to shake up the women's division a little bit more. Because no offense, SmackDown's kind of bland.
Yeah,
She's not. You know,
absolutely.
she's not gonna be on Smash. She's gonna be on Raw if anything.
But I feel like they're going to push her on
Absolutely.
SmackDown now. Eventually,
Yep.
one way or another. I mean, because like if you look at the women's side on Raw, like it's stacked.
Oh yeah, they're
It's stacked
fine.
in town.
True, I got you. I got you.
It's stacked. But I mean, like SmackDown will make the most sense because I mean, no offense, Tiffy ain't doing shit with the goddamn belt, but I'm not gonna talk about that today.
Yeah, we're
I'm not
not
gonna talk
talking
about
about
this
that.
month.
We don't talk about that right now because it's not on the docket. So
Bruh,
it is what it is.
we have a Road Warrior pop for one of the biggest liars in Divas history.
What was a lie?
You call that being retired? You can't be like Shawn Michaels and just stay the hell out the
I
ring.
mean, didn't Sean say he retired and he came back?
He was forced.
Twice.
He
He
was
did it
forced.
twice.
He was forced.
The hell
AJ
you
Lee had
mean
a choice.
forced?
Nobody twist his arm and make him come back to the
Right.
ring. He signed that contract. He a grown man.
He was forced.
You just trying to fit your narrative, you sick son of a bitch.
Do I look like Hunter to you?
You acting
Acting
like him.
him.
Hell, Hunter the one that signed the contract with AJ Lee. They had a video and everything.
You gonna sign a contract based on a lie. No, damn well you ain't gonna last no damn 10 years. You ain't even gonna last 10 seconds.
What? Yo, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Oh, you really don't, my nigga. You sound easily upset.
Right.
What's happening in here?
Cause the fans ruined the best part of the biggest pop. The fans spoiled it since
It wasn't
day
even
one.
the fans spoiling it. It's like we knew. It's not even spoiling it. It's just that number one, actually, WWE shop kind of ruined the shit when they posted about her merch being on the website. It's right there, and then you kind of knew it was gonna happen. And plus, it wasn't even the fans. Everything. Look at the reporters too. Like we knew for a foregone conclusion that once Becky started smacking up CM Punk on Raw, we knew deep down that AJ is gonna come back. They
Gonna come
want
back.
AJ back for a minute. We've been knew. So it's not like, just that fans ruined it, just that we know. Like, granted, if they try to be quiet about it, they can try, but it's so bad today in social media where you can't block anything now. It's like you cannot keep anything secret. Now, the CM Punk thing was somewhat kept a hush hush, but it's like you in Chicago, you're in the Allstate Arena. Next thing you know, his music pops. It's still a pop either way. It's just
And
that now.
I agree with you. Like fans ruin stuff from time to time, but I mean, like
Yeah.
if anybody you want to blame about ruining stuff, you got to kind of put that on Hunter's shoulders because he it was his idea to start the show where you can see stuff behind the scenes now. That was his idea.
Even beforehand, to be honest with you, but even before WWE Unreal,
Mm,
it's like remember you have so many like reporters like on Fightful. You got of course Meltzer, Vince Russo, a lot of people that has like sources and everything that tells us stuff about the shows, depending on what it is. Now, granted, like I said, remember back in the Attitude Era and what basically our era of wrestling when we started watching, everything was quiet. We didn't know who was coming, who was going on, unless they had like something else, like probably was like hush hush, but we didn't know. Like for instance, remember when Jericho debuted against The Rock? Nobody
yeah.
knew he was coming. Nobody knew he was going to come over to Raw. Well, WWE period. So like I said, when it comes down like to like certain wrestlers and everything, it depends. Cause if you really like into like wrestling, you really into the dirt sheets and everything, of course you'll look into it. But as a pure fan of it and you still get a pop like that, I mean, hey, you can't be mad at it. Now I do understand what you're saying, Nova, but at the same time it's like, look, wrestling today is it can't be secretive no more unless you really like have something so secretive nobody knows.
She lied.
You gonna say she lied? Every wrestler lie. Think about it. We had some people say they're supposed to retire. They didn't retire.
Whoa,
Then they
whoa, 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 whoa. Every wrestler doesn't lie.
wrestle lie. What wrestle don't lie?
Every wrestler bends the truth. There's a difference.
All
To
right,
the point where
give me.
to the point where we think that they're lying.
You know what? This is what I gotta say after you just said that. Just mad for no reason. Just mad for no reason.
I'm just pointing out the facts.
But
Want to
all
be
in all,
sitting, want to
AJ
be
is back.
sitting here gooning over somebody anorexic like three.
Oh my god! All right, that's enough. That's enough.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
This is worse. This is worse than when we did with Sexy Red.
Don't get me started with Sexy Red again.
This is how this is the exact
How
same
does
way you feel about how
NXT
Sexy Red.
get away with showing a ratchet roach on TV?
A ratchet roach is
And it
insane.
ain't even BET, bruh.
A ratchet roach is insane. Let's move on before we get canceled. Cause Lord have mercy. The ultimate heel. So all in all, yes, AJ is back. She's back full time. So it's meant
But
she
in the
can go. She
words of
got
CM Punk, I kind of did crazy chicks.
so the matches she can have. She can have matches with Roxanne Perez. She got matches with Bailey. She got matches with anybody for real. Becky. She gonna have a lot of good matches probably most likely because remember she was doing the show heels. So it's like she's still in the ring a little bit, but it's like the first match she's gonna have is probably her and Punk versus Seth and Becky. So
Oh yeah,
perfect
we all
match
know
for her
who's
to come
gonna win
back
that
to.
one.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic, which is John Cena versus Brock Lesnar is set.
Oh,
So
oh, I can't wait
next,
for that one.
so a week from now, WrestlePalooza, we have John Cena versus Brock Lesnar for the last time.
Mm.
Now we have had these two fight multiple times before, but now this will be the last time they fight each other. Now only thing is though, this match basically is just like a tour thing because there's no story behind it. There's nothing behind it. It's just a regular match. Whereas like Brock Lesnar came back at SummerSlam, F5 them, left. Brock Lesnar returned this past Friday, F5 Sami Zayn, who got booed on SmackDown.
God bless.
That was crazy. He got booed like crazy.
I
And he got
loved it.
F5 by Brock, and then Cena took two F5s. So now we're fast forwarding to WrestlePalooza. This match, I mean, granted, we know everybody how they feel about Brock Lesnar still to this right now because the allegations. We don't know if it's true or not that he did what he did. It's still ongoing. We hope people might get. We hope hopefully justice is served with this because we don't like people that does bad things to people. So it's like it's crazy. All in all, I'm sorry with you, Nova. How did you feel about them announcing this match, and what's your excitement level for this match?
It's a 10 out of 10. I want to see Brock murder John Cena. The floor is yours, Tamani.
He on one tonight, yo. He on one tonight. Go ahead, somebody.
I'm in a complete opposite one because the moment, like, yeah, I get they need to have another match. Even though I mean Brock is up in a series 4-2.
Yeah, he is.
I get why you're like it's technically quote unquote the monster he didn't really conquer for real because he only beat him I think once at Extreme Rules. The other
That's
time
when he
it
first.
was via it
Yeah,
was via disqualification.
Yep, that's when that first time he beat him. It was when he just came back to WrestleMania 30. WrestleMania 28.
So I
Wait,
don't.
did he beat him by DQ?
He beat him at Night of Champions in
Yeah, by the
2014.
qualification.
The
Yeah,
qualification.
Oh.
WrestleMania 28 is when Brock Lesnar came back right the night after when The Rock beat him and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Cena's like long year of like collapse happened, and then he had a awakening
The
the
best
following
year of
year.
my life, boy, I tell you.
I'm sure it was because when The Rock beat Cena, you was on cloud 9.
Oh, the greatest cloud ever.
And then the following year, the cloud went away, and next you know, he was pissed off again.
Dude, it was like legit watching Flow Rider beat MGK. It was the
And that
greatest
was
night of my
Kevin
That's
life.
Owens.
not a fight.
That
That's
was
not a
Kevin
fight.
Owens. That's not a fight anyway. That's a that's a grown man versus a stick.
Mm-hmm.
Side note: when MGK got choke slammed through that light, I was very happy.
I think I power
Very.
bombed.
He got power bomb. Yeah, whatever. Don't matter. It was. I was still happy.
Yeah,
To see what happened.
Kevin Owens power bombed through the tables. Yeah,
I was still fucking happy. Very happy.
who wasn't happy? Granted, MGK, is what it is with him.
Any influencer like because he's very very tight with fucking Logan Paul. So yeah, you deserve that. I hope you got hurt for real.
I wouldn't say damn. I would say an influencer. If anything, he still does music, but just that. Yeah,
Influencer because his music is ass.
good point.
Yep, just like AJ Thieves thing. Mm-hmm.
I knew he's about to say that. I knew it. I knew it.
We have
Mm-hmm.
worser themes in AJ, bro. We have worser themes.
But I'm not. I don't really care for the match. I get it. It's just kind of like another milestone on his way out.
Basically, his
I
greatest
mean,
hits.
but I mean, like in all honesty, like I think I'm the only person. Well, I'm not the only person to say this. I'm tired of fucking Brock coming back. I get when you come back, it's because you're this unstoppable force. I've had a
That's fair.
fucking enough
That's
of
fair.
somebody winning a belt or having some moment, and here the fuck you come.
Yeah, music plays. Yeah,
That's fair.
especially somebody black.
Of
Yeah.
course you go racial with it. Of course.
If you notice, anytime somebody of color has that title or has a moment, don't you get the sound bar, somebody?
I'm a test that theory.
Yep. Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Brock, you know where to find me. Minds of Mayhem podcast. I got what you want. Come take it.
Isn't that your world champion from your old wrestling company you was part of?
Yup, and I did what John Cena couldn't do, retire with it.
You didn't give it back? Well, actually, y'all stopped doing the whole show overall, didn't you?
See, unlike Cena and AJ Lee, I'm a man of my word.
Give it time. You somebody open a career, they be like, "You want to come back with some money?"
Hell no.
Sure. All right. So all in all, like we all said, the excitement level for this match for me, I say it's a 6. Cause one, no story with this match. We know it's the greatest hits situation. That's all it is. And it's like if anything, like I'm gonna with somebody on this one. Brock doesn't need to come back all the time. Now, Brock should have stayed away with this whole situation with the case.
Mm-hmm.
He should have stayed away. But all in all, we know how WWE is. We know that they want the greatest hits. That's why I wish some wrestlers that we could have had for Cena that we couldn't get. Like, for instance, we couldn't get Edge. I don't think we get AJ Styles at all, to be honest with you. That's out the door.
Yeah, that's done.
They can still probably get Dominic, possibly. I don't know if they will or not. It'll make the most sense to get Dominic.
They was talking about him being a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, of course you got Braun Breaker, got somebody from NXT, probably like an Obafemi or somebody like that. Anybody, because his last match supposed to be in DC. I thought it was gonna be in I thought it would be in Boston, but it says it's gonna be in DC.
Well, book the match now. John Cena versus Donald Trump, and Cena better win. I swear to God.
This is my thing. If they have it at DC, I would love to see Batista make like a cameo appearance, just to congratulate Cena and everything. That'd be dope. If anything, like I said, if they put somebody young over on Cena, that'd be smart. But we'll see how it turns out for there. But this match between Brock and Cena is what it is. Like I said, am I excited for it? I'm going to watch the show either way, but it still is like, eh. All right, so next on the docket is we were supposed to talk about this last week, but we didn't. And it's basically this: the Roger Jackson is going to do time, basically.
Going to jail.
And if you don't know who Roger Jackson is Quentin Rampage Jackson's son, who's also
Oh.
an MMA fighter as well. Here's the backstory of this. Basically, Roger went to a wrestling promotion called Knox Pro Wrestling, and he was basically a guest.
Mm-hmm.
He went behind the scenes with some of the wrestlers. They were drinking beers, having fun. One of the wrestlers, who's named Psycho Stu, him in the head for a prop can. Basically, thinking the thing is though, Stu thought he was a part of the show, not knowing that he wasn't, and hit him with a prop can. That's he got mad, got pissed off, and everything. Come to find out that Stu apologized to him 3 times over for doing that to him. We fast forward to the show starting and everything. Raja gets a call from Rampage, basically making fun of him, everything, saying you hugging with guys with tights and everything, all this stuff like that. Basically getting mad. Next thing you know, it's another video showing Roger said, "Yeah, I'm going to beat his ass for real. I'm going to get in that ring and really punch him." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, no." Basically, he's supposed to get a receipt, but it wasn't supposed to be like that. Fast forward, Roger gets in the ring, slams him, punch him once, then again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. To
Mm-hmm.
a point where wrestlers had to come out there and stop him because give it a chance, he probably would have killed him in that ring. They had to take him out of the building, make sure he's far away from the building. He gets a phone call, I believe, from his lawyer or his manager or something saying, "Bro, you can't be doing that."
Mm-hmm.
And his first reaction was, "My bad." Like, no. So all in all, it's already been reported that its investigation still going. I think to this day they ain't announced anything yet. If they do, we'll probably post it on the page on the IG page in Discord. But all in all, I'm gonna start with Temani. What's your reaction to the situation with Raja? And does Rampage needs to be involved with this punishment as well, possibly because he's now basically he just went on the show Arari Har I've got his name, but he does a show on he does an MMA type show. He does like with combat sports. He was on there basically saying that Stu should get in trouble as well too for what he did. I'm like, Rampage, what are you doing? Like, you're not defending your son, but you're defending your son. But you go ahead, Tamaya. What is your thoughts on the situation?
I 100% agree with what David Otunga said. It's not attempted murder. It's definitely battery. It's assault with a deadly weapon because you're an MMA fighter.
Yeah,
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you deserve what it's definitely gonna be a felony. There's no question. Raj is a fucking idiot, and the excuse that they try to throw, like I think I heard the main illegal strategy they're trying to prefer is that Raja suffered a concussion days prior, which was affecting his mindset, and also he was not supposed to be doing anything physical.
I heard. Yes,
Rampage getting
a
charged
problem.
with something, I don't believe Rampage getting charged with something. No, that's like me telling you, hey, go rob his bank. You still got free and clear mind to not do it before
Yeah,
you go do it.
that is
Now, if
true.
you
Mm-hmm.
do it, that's still on you. I didn't tell you to go do it. I told you to go do it, but you didn't have to listen to me.
That is
I'm
true.
not an accessory to that. But
Yep.
no, 100%. I think he needs to go to jail. It's not a question. But knowing how things are in this current climate, and also the fact that It's a rumor, I believe, that Dana White is involved slightly because he does want him to fight in the UFC. I feel like he's going to get I feel like he's going to get let off for probation, even though it was brutal as fuck. I feel like he's going to get probation, and it's going to be a fucking uproar about it.
Yep.
I didn't know the situation with Dana White being involved. That's a new one to me. All right, what's your reaction towards this? Cause I'm sure you've seen the videos. I'm sure you've seen the reaction towards it.
I think him doing time will be justifiable. As far as the probation part and what Temoni was speaking on, I feel like that would be the case. The only thing I think I would say 1 year in jail. The rest of it will be probation, depending on good behavior or whatever the case may be. Is some type of what's the word I'm looking for? Not community service, obviously not, but some type of counseling or whatever the case may be. Is because they're going to look at it from both an athletic and a personal point of view. The athletic portion is going to be like um a mental health thing or whatever the case may be, is like as far as his athletic background is concerned. The personal aspect of it, the whole battery situation or attempted murder or whatever the case may be, is it weighs itself on how the judge, whoever the judge may be, it depends on which way they tend to look at it. So if you want to look at it from an athletic point of view, you'll give them 1 year plus whatever other year probation or whatever the case may be is. If you want to do more than that, hey, look, do what you got to do. With Dana White, of course, coming from his point of view, this might be one of those slap on the wrist, license suspended, whatever the case may be is. Of course, the fans are not going to see that as fair, but like I said, it depends on how the justice system looks at it, personal versus athletic. So I agree wholeheartedly. He needs to do time. At the same time, if he's involved with a potential UFC thing, suspend him indefinitely until the entire investigation of whatever they need to investigate is thoroughly seen, reviewed, or whatever the case may be is, until further notice. So, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very serious situation with this because it's to a point where it's like one. Granted, he went to the show. Now everything happened. They both shook hands and everything. I gotta say, I just think him getting that phone call from Rampage made it like him pissed off even more because him and Rampage off like they always had beef with each other. And there's been a recent video that said Rampage said, "I'm done with you. I don't want nothing to do with you no more." Even Rampage said it himself. He had to get bail money put aside for his son because he ain't going to college. He going to go to jail. That just showed. Well, also plus, his mom, Roger's mom, passed away too. I guess a long time ago. I don't know how long. But their relationship between him and Rampage is very like tragic and toxic. All in all, I hope justice is served. Like Temoni said, he won't get charged with murder. If anything, he get charged with battery. If anything, so it's like we'll see how it turns out because he was wrong. Now Stu, he gotta know a little better too because one, you gotta know the room. I mean, granted, you tipsy drinking some beers and everything. Yeah, it's just that it's still like you can't do that.
Yeah.
Now, am I saying what Roger did was right? Hell no, because what Roger did was wrong. I felt bad because it's like, bro, you basically damn near hurt this dude badly, and it's like he couldn't wake up for a minute. Lucky he woke up, because if he didn't wake up,
Oh, you done?
yes.
Then on top
So
of that,
The trauma to both
you
his
gotta
upper
take into
jaw,
account.
lower jaw, a laceration on his lip, and a fracture to his mollixa bone, which was like also in your face.
that's all
And
the
he
injuries
lost
that he
several teeth.
had.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he got released from the hospital
Uh,
on August 31st.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
Thank God.
which is good. prayers to him and his family, because man, I was just it was just a scary scene because it's like we never seen that before.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you gotta think of take into account how many incidents similar to that has happened on a national platform like WWE, AEW, TNA. You know, the list goes on and on. How many people have jumped the ring to attack a superstar while performing? Now, things could have, like I said, as far as like the bigger platforms where like similar situations happen, things could have been a hell of a lot worse.
That's true.
But the silver, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not defending him, and I'm not, you know, taking his side or anything. The silver lining is this was not one of those national platforms where it could have been 10 times worse than what it already is.
True, but also here's the thing. I know you said national. It was national. True, but here's the thing though. Knox Pro Wrestling was a WWID company.
Right, that's what I'm saying. As far as like being a televised, like on a
I get the televised part. I get what you're saying,
yeah.
but them being a part of WWID's situation, they said,
Mm-hmm.
well, look, they just lost their license for it. They basically got let go because it's
Mm-hmm.
like you did this, and then some of the
Jeopardize.
wrestlers was
Yep.
pulling like it was like a freaking like pro. He did a promo after the situation. I'm like, why are you doing a promo? There's no
Yeah,
time for
you pretty
no.
much jeopardize
Yeah,
future business with WWE.
yeah, like he's done with you. You're not nothing. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everybody in agreement with here saying that he'll probably get time.
And then wasn't Rakishi's name in this too?
But
He
Rikishi
had
Or
was
is
an
in
this
this one.
opinion.
his
He had an opinion about it, but he said 100. He said the same thing that we saying. Raja should go to jail. It was no,
Yeah.
there's no excuse
yeah.
for it. But
No,
I think no, it wasn't Rikishi. It was somebody else. I
was
think
it Mark
also David.
Henry?
I think it was either Mark Henry or David Otunga who also said that the
Cause I know
wrestling
Mark Henry.
promotion also needs to be held accountable
They
because
have to.
Mm-hmm.
they saw that the assault was happening and didn't immediately
They didn't
intervene.
immediately get into there. It took another wrestler that was a part of it to actually go out there and rush into there.
Yeah.
But I know Rikishi said something. JBL said something. Rob
Mm-hmm.
Van Dam at first was defending Roger, but then the following day he backed off.
Nah, this nigga trying to promo himself. Fuck him.
And
He trying to promo the fuck out his podcast off that. Fuck you.
then I believe, well, of course, Mark Henry. Mark Henry got a lot of flack because they tried to make it racial. I'm like, it's not being racial about it, you know.
Spitting
But
facts.
yeah, but all in all, like we said, I think we all took agreement that he'll possibly do time. Now, like you said, the Dana White situation that could go to a factor too, because who Dana White cool with. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, we got one more topic, and we might end the show a little early tonight, possibly, because we're not even like past the time, really. But it's the last topic we're gonna talk about tonight is Matt Riddle and Ronda Rousey. Shut up. It just says it right there and then right there. If you've been
You gonna
following the dirt sheets, the interviews, and everything recently, Matt Riddle and Ronda Rousey has been saying some wild shit, especially Riddle. Ronda Rousey just still saying she's still upset how WWE treated her and everything, and like she said her run should have been better when it was. I'm like, Ronda, you literally came into WWE, had a WrestleMania moment with Triple H and Stephanie, with Kurt Angle as your tag team partner. You then go to win the Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam, main event the first Evolution. You hold the belt until what? Next year WrestleMania, the following year. You main event WrestleMania. It's like your run was good for you for what it was doing. Then you leave, go have a kid, which is good. Congratulations for having a kid and everything. You
Mm-hmm.
come back, win the Royal Rumble. Then you get a match against Charlotte at WrestleMania and lose that match. Then you win the match again, title again. Then you lose the title I think she lost title to Liv Morgan. Then you get the title back, I believe, again. And it's like it's so weird. I'm like, they treated you like you was a top superstar. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
fact that you wanted to feel more. And plus, you stole Roddy Piper's gimmick. They gave you the gimmick. They even gave you over a $15 million song to use and bad reputation. It's like, how the hell can you feel as though that your run was bad? Granted, you sucked, but
Horribly.
it's like you had a run. You had a like you did what you're supposed to do. But it's
I agree
like,
with Pete Rosenberg. That's all I'm gonna say. He
oh yeah,
said,
Pete
as a
Rosenberg said
great,
it to a T.
you are a great all-time MMA fighter. Even though, in my personal opinion, because I'm heavy into combat sports, you fucking sucked because nobody taught
Oh
you how to
yeah,
fucking box. But,
definitely. She definitely sucked it.
but
Like she had her running UFC, yes, but once a man what's her name? What's the chick name? Beat her first time?
uh,
Oh,
Holly?
I know Amanda Nunes is the one who put her out, and
Yeah,
she
man didn't
left.
put her out, but I'm talking about her first loss. I think it was Holly.
Yeah, Holly
yeah,
Holmes.
that sounds about right.
Yes.
Holly
She
Holmes, a fucking golden. She was
boxer
a boxer, and she was fucking ranked for the longest.
and knocked the shit out of Ronda Rousey.
And the reason why she said she went so hard around Rousey is because Ronda was on the cover of Ring magazine, and she was never on the cover of it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that bitch can't even fight.
It's the fact that Ronda Rousey was talking so much trash the night before and then lost. I'm like, and that's the reason why she left the UFC. Well, actually, no. She left UFC after she got lost to Amanda Nunes.
She left after
Mm-hmm.
she took a long time away, came back,
Got her
fought,
ass whooped again.
won, and then lost.
Mm-hmm.
She had two exhibition fights that didn't mean shit because she was fighting nobody.
Yeah, nobody's. But yeah, but Ronda Rousey, she gotta shut the hell up because it's like you suck as a wrestler and you suck as an entertainer.
Yeah,
Granted,
because your Twitch
you're
channel, I
huh?
watched one of your Twitch. I watched one of her Twitch streams. Dry as fuck. I was
Ugh.
like, damn, it's like I'm watching a Popeyes biscuit.
Damn, no honey, no jelly, nothing.
No,
No,
it was just
nothing.
dry. Like she was sitting there playing fucking was she playing Call of Duty? No, she was playing something. She was getting her ass beat
Was she gaming with Shannon Baszler and them, or she was by herself?
by herself.
Cause at least Baszler's streams be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they released her, didn't they?
Well,
Yep.
I think she at one point she was being producer
Well, yeah, she's a producer now. Yeah.
at NXT. She was doing producing NXT for a little bit. Speaking of producers, you heard about I posted in AAA about AAA. They had producers on there. Pete Dunne producer.
Oh wow.
Sounds about right.
This is my so before we will get back to Matt Riddle because he's the next one to die with his punk ass. Um, this is my thing when it comes down to produce with wrestlers. Like some people be upset about certain wrestlers that get into the business. They don't get far pushes, but they get behind the scenes. They start getting like that director's role, that producer role, and everything. This is what I always say. Even though you're not on TV doing what you're supposed, even though you're not on TV and everything, if you can put your hand in wrestling in some type of way, do
Mm-hmm.
it. Pete Dunne actually was a producer. He used to produce stuff, I think, in this where he was from, possibly. I'm not mistaken. So it's like he's like I said, Pete Dunne being a producer. I don't have a problem. I know some people was like, "Why is he a producer? You should be wrestling." I'm like, look, if they don't have nothing for you, whatever they're gonna have you do, do it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause at the end of the day, it's like, granted, do you want to see him on TV like all the time? Because Pete Dunne's a great wrestler. It's just that the whole Butch thing kind of killed his like momentum. They tried to change his name back to Pete Dunne. It worked for a little bit, then it died. Then Tyler Bate is with him, and he hasn't been like he gets injured a lot. But it's like it just brought him back, and now he's like not doing anything now. If anything, I would send Tyler Bate back to NXT. Be with his girl, Soruka.
God bless.
But okay, so let's get back to this topic. Now we have Matt Riddle on the docket. If now we found Matt Riddle situation, he has bashed Seth Rollins, he has
Mm,
bashed Roman Reigns, he
mm.
has shitted on CM Punk, and now recently he just bashed on AJ Lee saying she was a hoe.
Oh yeah, he definitely would have got his ass whipped by Punk.
This is my thing about Matt
See, guys,
Riddle.
I'm not that bad.
We know how you are. You're
No,
good.
I'm talking about the gooners in the back. Relax.
But all in all, Matt Riddle currently is the MLW World Champion. If we know what MLW is, it comes on YouTube. They're known for having like champions. Like they had Swerve Strickland as their champion. They had Dusty Rose was a part of the
Jacob.
company one time. Jacob Fatu the champion over there. I believe Terry Funk's a champion over there a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
So the company is known. It's just that they had a champion Matt Riddle who just been a tyrant, just bashing all these wrestlers. It's like, bro, granted, you were a popular wrestler in WWE, but you're bitter. But the thing is, though, you did it to yourself. You got yourself suspended. You got yourself fired. You showed up to work high as a kite for one. You was on other. You wasn't weed. You was on other shit.
Yeah, I think he was on fucking acid.
Yeah. Then on top of that, you had beef with Seth for no reason. You started talking about Wet Becky. So what did Seth do? Came at you talking about your feeling because you and your ex-wife got a divorce and you lost your kids.
Man, that was funny as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Beautiful promo work.
Cause you know she got mad and started wanting to fight him for real. I'm like, bro, you can't get upset because you came at his wife. And now it's like, now you come at AJ Lee for no reason. Like, you don't even know AJ Lee. Y'all never met. He talking about, if I heard some people from backstage that she was a hoe. I'm like, who? Number one, who told you that? And two, you just don't like Punk. That's just an issue. Because here's the funny part. This is what I can say about the situation with Matt Riddle and Punk. Matt Riddle was actually in the UFC, but he ain't got no pop. He was there, but he sucked.
He was decent at the beginning of his career. It's just the fact that he couldn't stop smoking weed. Like literally, he said Dana White even came to him, yo, bro, you just got to stay clean for like 30 days, pass your drug test, and then that's it. You can go back to smoking.
Mm-hmm.
You know when your fight is coming up. You know when you're going to get drug tested. Just stop.
He didn't care.
Smoking.
He just didn't care.
You know, and then when he got rid of you, and then you went to wrestling, he was like, and he said, Dana White actually fucking called it. He said, mark my words, he's not going to last long over there because he can't stop doing drugs. And
now, granted, he's still in wrestling, yes, but he's not in WWE. He's not in the big leagues no more.
Mm-hmm.
He's in MLW. MLW is a good company, but like I said, MLW is MLW. But also, I think with his great ways with Punk, remember Punk with the UFC actually got a pop over there because coming from WWE, he did his thing. He actually had 2 pay-per-view matches. Matt Riddle didn't even get that far in his UFC career the way Punk did, and Punk only had 2 matches.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think he was mad because Punk got paid. I think him and Punk were on the same card same card. He was on I think like on the lower part of the card, but Punk got paid more money than he did.
Yeah, well, wasn't Punk on the main card though?
Yeah, he was on the undercard, and he got paid more money than he did, and he was mad about it. Like, what do you mean? I mean, your name don't draw like that.
Yeah, your name don't draw. Like I said, Matt Riddle better.
You can find 2 shirt.
I gotta order me some more wrestling shirts. My damn, so I ain't gonna hold you. Cause I want the it's a shirt with Andre the Giant with these 5 women on there. It's a dope ass shirt. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, but Matt Riddle, like I said, right, he's currently the MLW World Champion, and likely the way he's doing these interviews and everything, he's gonna lose that damn title. Cause it's because the thing is though, it's like, bro, you were great for what it was in WWE. You had your run. You was a great entertainer. You did what you did. Now, granted, if he would have stopped doing this acid and all that shit, he would have been fine. Cause they don't really check for weed in WWE. They really don't. If it's some hard shit, they're gonna get you for it. But if it's like weed, they're like, okay.
Oh, not no more. Like before, there was
before, yeah. Let's be honest here. We know Jake's probably still smoke weed.
I mean, the man came out with Travis Scott and it was tempted.
Blunt.
he was tempted.
Well, actually, no. Travis smoked the blunt. Jay didn't smoke the blunt. If Jay was,
I believe Jay tapped that shit. I believe Jay tapped that shit backstage. You ain't
Yeah,
fooling
of
me.
course.
Didn't they ban Travis Scott from that arena for smoking in it?
I'm not
I
sure.
think so.
If they did, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but
Like, bro,
I'm not
I was
sure.
like, I was sitting there looking. I'm like, I know that nigga ain't smoking in it. He is smoking.
Yep.
You're not even part of WWE no more. Because remember, he was supposed to be like something going on, but I guess something happened behind the scenes.
My man
Oh,
was like,
everybody
"Oh,
was
we
mad
on
about how much.
Netflix now? Oh, let me roll this up real quick."
You want to take some money?
I said, I think it was because he took all like the goddamn time during WrestleMania. It was like, what are you
Oh yeah,
doing?
that long ass walk.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dummy, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because that walk was long. Because he was just walking, just showing off that custom title he had and everything.
High as
I'm
hell.
like, okay, we get it. I think we just need to erase WrestleMania as a whole. Well, night two, because oh my god, we came a long way. Let's just say it. We came a long way. All right, so we were done with the two assholes. Let's just say that. Okay, so normally we would end the show, but since we have a little more bit more time on our hands, I feel as though like we haven't done it in a while. So I said let's just do this real quick. So hold on a second. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Kings list is back. I feel as though we need to have the Kings list because we haven't done one in so long, and this is Tamani's first time doing the Kings list with us. And I'm right now. I'm going to do the top 5 wrestling cities or wrestling cities slash countries, whatever.
Hmm.
Number 5, I'm gonna go with Chicago. Reason why? Because just past Friday, of course, the CM Punk return. Now, of course, the Money in the Bank when CM Punk contract was running out, he beats Cena. He blows a kiss of Vision Man and leaves with the title. Of course, you see a big ass sign that said, "If Cena wins, we riot." Remember that was like that was so big that time when it happened. We'll never see anything like that ever again. Number 4, I'm gonna go with New York. New York is the birthplace of basically wrestling, the Mecca,
Mm-hmm.
Madison Square Garden. Like everything happens there. Like from Bruno Sammartino to Hulk Hogan to Shawn Michaels to Bret Hart to Stone Cold, The Rock, John Cena, Undertaker. All of them had moments in Madison Square Garden. The biggest moment to me with Madison Square Garden was when it was, well, to me, like my time watching wrestling, it was when John Cena returned in 2008 Royal Rumble. Because we didn't know he was coming back or not yet because he still had surgery on his arm, or his tendon. And he was
Mm-hmm.
out for a long period of time, but as soon as music hit, that whole place exploded. All right, number 3, we're going to go out of the country. London. London is number 3 for me because if we know London, we know their fan bases always love wrestling. They know what to do. They'll take over a show for sure. And it's like, it's so, and plus when you think about it too, the chants they make and everything. Like for instance, the Bailey chant they had, that's where it got birthday from there. So it's like perfect. The fans are great. They know how to make a wrestler feel good when it comes into the ring, especially if you're a heel. Like they'll cheer their own countrymen for sure. Like for instance, when Wade Barrett comes out there, it's a pop.
Mm.
All right, number
William
2,
Regal too.
William Regal as well. William Regal, Will Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 2, I'm gonna go with number 2. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Mexico. Reason why I say Mexico because Triple A. Look
Mm.
at the fan base over there because wrestling like promoters that go because Mexican wrestlers, the Mexican fans, they actually cheer for the faces and they actually boo for the heels. They don't
Mm-hmm.
do like, oh, I'm going to cheer for the heel and boo the face. No, they don't do that unless it's like something else happens. Because remember we saw what was it Triple Mania where their champion El Vikingo got booed and Dominic got cheered. One reason why they boo Vikingo because they think he has a reason. He's a reason for not El Patron not being a part of WWE. So it is what it is with that. And my number one fan base, Paris. No, well, France for real. Because the fans over in France, since Backlash, remember the Backlash they had in Lyon, France.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The fan base there has been great. And this past time at Clash of Paris, the fans were awesome. Like they made the show fun. I'm happy they did the show there. Hopefully they do go back there again, which I think they will be next year, if I'm not mistaken. So all in all, like I said, those are my top 5 cities or countries, the fan bases. Yeah, Chicago at 5, New York at 4, London at 3, Mexico at 2, and Paris, France at 1. Or France, period, at 1. That's my top. That's the King list for this week. Now, since Temani is new now, next week we're gonna do Kings again, but I want you to come up with your own top 5 list of what you want to like of your topic or what you want to do. Just let me know like what you gonna like list it is, and you'll do your own thing.
I can tell you already. I
Your
can tell
own
you
list,
already.
huh?
I can tell you already. I didn't argue with Chuck about this numerous times. The top 5 best tag teams of all time. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, let's go ahead. Go ahead. Give me your top 5 tag teams.
Oh, you want them now?
I mean, if you want, matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, you know what? Save it for next week. Save it for next week. I just thought about it. Just save it for next. That's a spoiler.
Mm,
All right, guys. So we gonna go head out, gonna get out of here because only did that because we had a little time to spare. So this is what it is. All right. So you already know you can follow me at fat underscore hawk 54 on TikTok and IG. Go ahead, Nova.
You can follow me, Nova underscore chapter 32, Instagram, Nova Jones 93 on TikTok. Um and sorry, Phil Brooks, the lucky man. You's a lucky man.
The ultimate heel. All right, somebody go ahead, bro.
y'all can follow me on TikTok. I guess this time as your big brother Tamani on TikTok. Same thing on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Go ahead.
Also, man, y'all could probably catch me sometime this week on live arguing with people about just whatever the fuck I feel like arguing with about. Like,
Promote your
I,
matter of fact, why you on here, bro? Promote your album.
I got a lo-fi album, man. It's linked to my bio. It's called Echoes from the Hallway, which is inspired by the anime that I'm still fucking working on. But surprisingly, we actually got a production company that is willing to invest
That's
$5
great. That's great.
million for the first season.
Yep.
How the fuck that's gonna work? Because
Hey, just a process, bro. One thing at a
I
time.
got a whole fucking job. I can't sit here and write episodes all day.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless this is gonna pay for everything.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
hey,
But yeah.
one thing at a time, bro. That's all I can say. You got one thing done, just one thing at a time.
But yeah, I'm hoping they pick us up. They work in tandem with, ironically, with Paramount.
Really?
Nice.
They work in tandem with Paramount. So
That's big.
I don't know if that's gonna be a thing because I've never seen a fucking anime on Paramount. And us being the first will be
Yeah, I'm about to say,
crazy.
yeah, Paramount doesn't have animes. No.
But
Mm.
they've been, he said, like, allegedly the agent I talked to said like they've been dove and they be looking out there for trying to get a hold of something, but every time they try to like acquire a license to something, somebody beat them to it. Like I think they were trying to get Demon Slayer at one point in time, but they lost out to Netflix.
Yeah, they definitely lost out to that.
So
Well,
we'll
yeah,
see,
but
man.
like what guys said, look up his lo-fi album. It's dope. I've listened to it. It's a great album. Great album. All right, guys. So we'll be back next week. If anything, like I said, guys, next week we'll have our Kings list where Tamani will give us his top 5 tag teams, and also we'll cover bases on what happened this week in wrestling because we got Monday Night Raw tomorrow, and throughout the whole rest of the week is wrestling. So wherever topics excite us, we'll talk about it for sure. We'll be back next week, same time. Hopefully, my guy Nova doesn't have another rant and say something crazy. He had to apologize again. I hope not.
He didn't mean that word of that apology. Y'all know that.
He did not. We know he didn't.
And I
Like
respect it.
I knew when he apologized was gonna be some bullshit. I knew.
Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. AJ Lee, I apologize. I'm just playing the character. I'm doing my job as the heel. Hopefully you understand that. To the IWC, of course, we talk shit about you all the time. It's all entertainment, okay? All right. Let's just shake hands, let bygones be bygones, and we're just gonna move on. All right. Now, when I'm telling you this, folks, of course, I lied.
The old Eddie. Yeah. All right.
Oh, fuck y'all.
All right, guys. You have a good night. We'll see y'all next week. Stay safe, guys. Also, like, subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Follow us on Discord as well, too, guys. We have fun
Yes.
in here all the time. We talk about a lot of stuff. So come on, join the Miles and Mayhem Discord family. Have a good night, guys.
Peace.